Welcome you to our YouTube channel PNJ Legal. We are 12-year-old law firm. On this YouTube channel, we are bringing lot of the complex legal topics to you. We are also presenting lot of business opportunities for the entrepreneurs to get ventured into.
Company registration in New Zealand. New Zealand in a brief. New Zealand is an archipelago in the remote southwestern Pacific situated about 2,000 kilometers southeast of Australia across the Tamansa Sea. The country comprises two main islands, North and the South Island, and its population is around 4.75 million. GDP reached $205 and GDP per capita is just under $43,000. GDP growth is healthy. It was 4.4% in 2015, 3.5% in 2016 and slightly less at 3.0% in 2017. Its currency in the New Zealand dollar, known informally as the Kiwi dollar. Company incorporation. One of the major advantages of utilizing NS companies is that New Zealand is a full member of the Organization for Economic Cooperation and Development and thus not a harmful tax jurisdiction. As of now, there are several types of entities which were in operation, namely LLC, LTC, LP, FSP, and lastly Foreign Trust. Types of companies in New Zealand. There are following types of companies which can be established in New Zealand. These are sole trader, partnership, limited liability company, non-profit organizations, trading trust, loss attributing qualifying company, and cooperative business. Prerequisites for a business. A. Planning a business. Person required to plan the form and manner of operation of entity as a whole business plan is most before move to any required steps or procedure to incorporate the business. B. Choosing business name. Next job to person who is planning to do business in Canada required to choose proper name of business. C. Registering your business with the government. D. Applying for permits and licenses. Irrespective of form or structure of business, entity is required to obtain the permit and licenses. E. Getting business support and financing. Last but not the least, as the universal truth of business, it is the step to be followed at any cost, that is, business support and financing for the same. Company formation in New Zealand. Now, these are just factors based on New Zealand as a country and its geographical aspect. 1. Business factors. The industry and type of business, nationality of headquarters, and presence of existing trade agreements or relationships. Location. Location will be another factor since separate cities and regions may have different rules, cost, and availability. Regional language. English is one of the New Zealand's two official languages and is universally spoken. Company formation. The following steps are needed to be followed to formation of a company in New Zealand. Step 1. Naming of business. Step 2. Business number. Step 3. Filling up the formation required. Step 4. File directors and shareholders consent forms. Last step. Receive your certificate of incorporation. If the authorities approve it, they send you a certificate of incorporation and your company details become publicly available on the company's register. Incentives. There are no general company tax breaks for companies investing in New Zealand. The government has taken the line that low corporation tax rates, no capital gains tax, and a stable, low inflation economy constitute the best incentives. Non-tax incentives are available for investments in selected sectors. Anyone filming a large budget movie production in New Zealand may be eligible to assistance under the Large Budget Screen Production Grant Scheme. Conclusion. Many investors and business people have been choosing New Zealand as a place to invest in the recent times due to its climate and landscape, lifestyle and ease, and the main thing which attracts them is the political stability of the country. Also, one of the reasons is that New Zealand is a well-spoken, literate, English-dominant country which makes communication effective and simple. Because the investor policy options are transparent and also the investment options are easy to understand. Thank you.